can look out at the mountains, the harbor side. There's a cruise going to Alaska parked right outside the venue right now. Yeah, I saw that on my way in here. Crazy.
And even for me, I'm from Hawaii, so I get a little picky when it comes to waterfront and how nice it looks. But
True.
I gotta say, Vancouver, you got a 10 out of 10 for me, man.
They delivered.
They delivered.
Yeah.
All right, so getting right into it, we got MkLeo. The button check is over, and Leo sticking it out with the Aegis. And Leo, another player that there's a ton of question marks, right? We know that this player's potential, has been the best player in the world for practically all of Ultimate's lifespan, but now there's kind of a question mark next to who's the best player in the world.
It's certainly a toss-up. So, I don't know, man. At this point, obviously, Leo is still the favorite to take it over a player like Ouch. But, like you said, it's really kind of in question who's going to get ranked #1 at the end of the season. And the fact that Leo is not the front runner is crazy. Like, right now, it's between Akala and Spargo, I would say. If I had to take a wild guess right now, I would say it's one of those two.
Yeah,
so, Leo, he has a few paths to maintaining his #1 status. One of them is certainly by winning this event. Anything less than first here, and it could be rough for him. So you know he knows that. And you know he wants to defend the title. So he's going to be going as hard as possible this weekend.
Yeah, and Leo still has some crazy wins under his belt as of this year. That Genesis win, right? I mean, that is insane. So if you're able to get this tournament, it's going to be such a big deal for ranking. And that's everyone in contention for top 4, right? Akola, Spargo, Tweak, Leo. There's so many players going for that spot right now. But then we also have these really hungry players that are up and coming like Ouch. And it almost feels like a crime saying up and coming because he's already been there, right? Ouch, one of the best to do it in Canada. Really still putting this character Wolf on the map. Along with Jackal.
He got top 3 at Battle of BC4, if I'm not mistaken.
Had one hell of a run at Battle of BC4, yes.
He beat Riddles, the best player in Canada, right, which is a huge statement for him. And then, it's funny, I think T played Kazuya and cleaned him up right afterwards. So
right.
It just goes to show how many layers there are to skill at this game and how many different ways you can be good. But hold on, Ouch actually leading on Leo by about 30% right now. Gotta think, when is the last time Leo played a Wolf this good? Probably never, because none of them are, or like Jackal and Ouch are the 2 best Wolves. Anyone else, it's almost unviable practice, I'd say. Sorry to the other Wolves out there. I'm sure I'm forgetting some beast, but...
Right, and I think at this point of the meta, Wolf used to be, now if we give a little history lesson on Wolf, used to be a very relevant meta character in the first couple years of Ultimate, but now I honestly want to say Wolf feels a little outdated, quote-unquote, to Fighter Pass 2 meta alongside it with like Palutena and stuff like that. So the thing about Wolf that makes Wolf great, and maybe you can make Wolf work in this meta, is if you are crazy on hit, very reminiscent to Charlie the King, right? Where you can really take this character as far as possible to Wolf Flash to try and cover the recovery. And Out with the lead here versus MkLeo.
Yeah, up a stock here and actually turning that around, making that edge guard happen. And Leo was up in percent. Hold on, though. The GOAT doesn't go down so easily, man.
Yeah.
I thought we were going to see a switch to Pyra after that up tilt, but no, it looks like he's confident in being able to finish the stock with Mythra. Leo, he's always been a fairly unconventional player, and one of the ways that manifests itself is in his Aegis. He loves playing Mythra at high percent for some reason. He just knows, like, the better neutral, I guess, right? Having better tools, even if they're weaker, like, I can still land an up smash. I can still land a forward smash and seal the deal on this stock.
Yeah, I was watching Leo play doubles the other day, and there's a certain percent range around 150. Leo just switches to Mythra and gets a down tilt or up tilt into an up air, and it gets the kill.
Yeah.
Or just like an up smash, right? So Leo just understanding like, oh, hey, well, I have confirms at 150, but speaking of confirms, Ouch has got the classic the forward air into the back air, and guess what? You got to do a full send forward air because you got to get the full drift in, very committal coming out from Ouch, and finding that opening on that full drift in is very difficult to get on Leo, but he found the opening, gets the forward air into the back air, and gets game 1 versus MkLeo.
I don't know what's going on, Charles. We are seeing potentially a changing of the guard here in Ultimate, and I want to point out the way he opened Leo up. Leo just stood there, ice cold, waiting for the forward air to whiff in his face for a punish. A little bit too confident, not recognizing that Ouch could drift all the way in, and that the reward for it would be a kill. So here we go, hot start.
Stage,
yeah, BC showing up in a big way in that game 1, Charles. I don't know what the rest of this set is going to look like, but Leo might be activated.
Okay, there's the here's the advantage state. Mythra definitely has some decent combo strength, but what makes Mythra so strong? Oh, we got the shine combos on deck too. We got the extension, and like I mentioned earlier,
falling out,
insane SDI.
High key when you charge Mythra's up smash, it is pretty unreliable to combo into the rest of it. So Leo, I know it's something he particularly likes to do. Up smash.
Oh my! Okay, okay.
Dude.
All right, Ouch. Ouch is different with this character. And we always talk about the offensive Wolf being where this character's ceiling is held back, and Ouch has that in tenfold. Loves this character when it's offense, and it's so fun to see Ouch on hit.
It really is, man. Looking for the tech chase into down smash off that nair as well. Like, you know this guy wants to kill you every time he hits you, and you know he's fully capable of it too.
Yeah, and it's about instilling the fear, right? And there's the nair that's going to be it. The headbutt! No, the double jump! Even with the angle, it's not enough. Ouch just pulling the trigger on that double jump just a tad bit earlier, but what an edge guard!
Yeah, just dropping that neutral air on top of Aegis off stage, it's so good. I mean, we were talking about how Roy might have a pretty exploitable recovery. Aegis, though, if you're good at the matchup, if you have one of those long-lasting sex kicks like a Wolf Nair, you can just kiss her goodbye.
Wow, and the crowd just at the edge of their seats here, oohs and ahs almost at every potential stock that Ouch can take. You already know that the crowd is on Ouch's side.
Yeah, oh, no question about that. The hometown hero for sure. I feel like they'd even root against other Vancouver players to see this guy go a little bit further, right? They know he's one of their best shots at taking the title here at Battle of BC. And a win on MkLeo for Ouch would just be absolutely huge for his career and for this region. Yeah,
there's so many different power-ups here at Battle of BC. There's the PNW power-up, there's the Canadian power-up, right? So we'll see who is going to get the best of which world here. Up smash, barely out of range. I love the down air, and we always talked about Mythra down air being very powerful, and Leo, one of the players to abuse that.
Yeah, he has probably the best pulse on how to use that move. Wow, just jumping over the forward tilt. I like that from Leo, staying a little further away from the ledge, not allowing Ouch to get that 2-frame. But hold on, you're bleeding out. 160%, you get grabbed anywhere near that ledge and you're dead.
Barely alive, the extra weight coming out from Pyra really helping out here, but a down tilt, a forward tilt at edge will do the trick. Another grab will also do the trick here. There's a lot of things Leo is trying to avoid, and you see how careful he's playing. Tries to go up and over, but getting the swipe, the up air from Wolf. Ouch is in the lead here in this game number 2.
Charles, what is happening? This is also like the perfect amount of rage for all of Wolf's combos to work, especially on a character like Pyra. You might want to make the switch, Leo. Having access to Foresight, just making Ouch have to be a little bit tighter with all these combos. I don't know, but obviously Pyra does have the big swings, right? It matters so much. She also has a slightly better recovery. Well, really depending on the situation, but I would still give the edge slightly to Pyra when it comes to making it back to the stage. So Leo, I'm not going to doubt his call here.
Yeah, and I think Leo in general is just more comfortable with the traditional quote-unquote sword character. Mythra doesn't really play... Mythra plays more like a Roy or a Chrom, like a rushdown sortie, but Pyra more traditional in a sense of the Marth, you know, Cloud, Ike.
Ike, yeah, and you know...
And look,
Leo,
it works out! It's so crazy!
Leo is damn good with Ike, brother, so I'm feeling good with him on either Pyra or Mythra, but obviously you got to make the most out of the character, switch between them based on the situation, and I'm liking his judgment call so far. Once he mopped that stock up, he's like, all right, I'm going to go back to the combo machine that is Mythra. Also some really strong neutral, really fast movement, fast buttons. And that's what's allowing him to make this comeback here suddenly in the lead. It's only 5%, but it's a lead. And not allowing Ouch that drift mix-up on the double jump. He's like, I'm calling you out. Rising up air, get back up in the sky. This juggle's not done. But now that it is,
double forward air into the back air, almost connecting there. I love the delay from Ouch. Not going to get the tech chase here, and it's going to be a reset here. Getting the whip punish on that Mythra neutral. Mythra neutral, such a powerful tool off stage onto the ledge here, going up and over, but getting another whip punish on this nair. And the blaster even racking up so much damage. All this damage really matters.
Wow, Ouch. Swinging for the fences right there. Lets the down smash rip. Yeah, not quite enough to do it, but hold on. You got to dodge the down air. He does. Oh, and the up air, keeping Leo in the advantage state right here. Ouch, you got to make it back to center somehow, and a whip back air is going to do just that. Yet again, using the back throw, it's so stale at this point, it's probably not going to kill unless he's literally right at neutral get-up distance from the ledge.
Using the patience, and I love that coming out from Leo, but it's not enough. Ouch getting back on the stage, the high flash, and saves the high flash, and still gets back air. Leo ready for the youth greed option. I mean, so many of these younger players will go for that crazy read, last stock, last hit when it matters, and Leo just knew exactly what he wanted. And the crazy thing is, Ouch didn't go for that both games yet.
No.
So saving that for the lat to try and close out game 2, tried to use that trick up his sleeve, but Leo, it is It's so hard to catch him with these tricks, man. He's so experienced, right?
Exactly. He's like, you know, kid, I was right where you were just a couple years ago, and I know exactly what you want right now, right? I know how it feels to be in a winning position against the best player in the world when you're the up-and-comer, when you're the challenger.
Yep.
And just that's why experience is so valuable. You can never replicate that from sitting at home and grinding or only going to locals or only playing for 6 months or something, right? You can get as good as you want, as fast as you want, but there are certain things that only the pain of these fights over the years will teach you. Leo teaching Ouch a lesson right there as well. Now we're back at 1-1. It's a best of 3 for all intents and purposes at this point. Let's see who's able to take it. Charles is back to town. Wow, okay. Leo and Ouch counterpicking the same stage. Very curious.
All right, so going into this set. Oh, the nair, the hard nair into the grab. This is going to be big damage out. Double fair, triple fair, and look at that, so much damage right now. But speaking of damage, Leo getting the platform tech chase, the up airs, still has this advantage state. Wow, but the aggressive nair, almost getting into this back air too. Ouch is so close in these situations to just linking into the back air, but incredible DI coming out from Leo.
Man, that said, Ouch not looking shaken at all by that clutch from Leo. Wow, okay, surprised he picked up smash. Could have probably finished the job with down smash, but maybe not confident on the execution out of a dash. You know, you got to reset to neutral, then hard press down. You could mess up and just get a dash attack, so Ouch trying to cash out a little bit, you know, just take what he can get. Oh.
The spot dodgers are coming out. We're trying.
Yeah, right? Yeah, the
Whatever
scam
it takes.
is alive, bro. But that said, Ouch doesn't need a scam at this point. He just needs to play solidly. He's up 90% on MkLeo. The grabs have been so valuable. Wolf has so many great normals, such great drift in the air. You're very tempted to shield against him, and that's what's giving Ouch so many of these grab openings.
Ooh, tries to go for the empty land into the back throw, but Leo not falling for it. And at this point, you have all this rage, but the boot to the face to catch the landing, and Ouch is going to go up a stock here in this game 3. Oh, there's the foresight. Yeah, going through the blaster there. Go reset to the ledge. The Pyra is on deck, and Pyra so much threat. Tries to get the snipe with the Mythra again. Trying to get the back-to-back for more damage, but Leo still on this Mythra going into the walk after the dash. Oh, but here comes Ouch for the damage.
Okay, just fair forward tilt, wanting to set up this ledge trap. Leo at such a low percent here. He could still make this back, but I don't know. The control that Ouch has been showing, Charles, in the neutral, like, he is the one getting most of these openings, whether it's grabs, whether it's landing aerials, or even just a laser to add some chip damage. Yeah, working so well. That said, Leo going to clean up the stock. Oh, and getting the opening right after the invincibility expires. This could be huge for him. We've seen how dangerous he is in the juggle state.
Ooh, not getting the sweet spot on the back here. That could have set up an incredible offstage situation, getting that sour spot there. And that's one thing we always talked about with Ouch, right? Ouch has been always so good on hit, but the main thing Ouch had to improve on was that neutral, and I think we're seeing the improvements come tenfold here, right? For Battle of BC 5, and Ouch, like you said, is the one that feels like he is in control of the neutral, something that we're not used to seeing when fighting a player like MkLeo.
Yeah, and you got to play up to the competition, right?
Yeah,
so when you're fighting literally the #1 ranked player for the entire lifespan of this game, I think that's what we're seeing bring out the best in Ouch. Oh, not able to connect anything too meaningful, but still picks it up,
blaster.
Cuts off this comeback from Leo just barely. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, the full hop back here didn't come out as a short hop instead. Maybe Ouch thinking the up was going to come back down, but yeah, I'm not too sure. But it sinks the sweet spot back air anyway, calls out the jump, and Pyra, you know, does have these really large active hitbox, but it has a little bit more startup than Mythra. Great call out from Ouch on that air-to-air interaction.
Yeah, you can stuff her out on startup, right? And that's so huge when you're playing a character like Wolf. He's got 3 frame 7 aerials. Pyra has nothing that fast. Yeah. Right? So if you're just pulling the trigger first, things can really go your way, but hold on. Leo has shown that when he pushes Ouch to the corner, when he gets him up in the air, he is unstoppable. Wow, the rage actually betraying Ouch right there, making the up throw confirm a little harder to hit. Pyra sneaks out of it with neutral air. Reversal for the kill.
Down air? Oh, the parry up.
No, smart by Ouch, though, because you could have gotten reversaled in a terrible spot right there. But suddenly, Leo is back in it, only 13% down. He's been trailing for most of this game. No foresight. Ouch is too clean. Wow. Wow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm scared, Charles.
Oh, gets to the ledge here, and the dash attack is going to be enough. That move is so powerful, and we don't see Leo go for too many crazy big swings, but when you least expect it, the dash attack comes through, and like you said, you were scared for Ouch. That one little slip-up, that one gamble on that hard read on the down smash, and Leo will tear you apart for that. Just one little mishap. You try to read my soul, oh, well, check out my advantage thing. And check out when I go for the soul read, I hit that.
Dude, that was crazy. Ouch, so barely above the ledge, right? He missed the sweet spot on his double jump. Leo knows that hitbox perfectly just like dribbles a little bit off the stage, and it ended his life. Town and City really coming into play there. I don't think I killed on any other legal stage.
Yeah.
76 after the hit. I've certainly never seen Pyra's dash attack kill that early. So
yeah, and Wolf is a pretty heavy character, right? So not as heavy as Joker, but still pretty heavy.
Right, yeah. He's 90 units, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
It's pretty respectable for the most part,
or
right?
92, I think.
Definitely not that
Joker's
like
93.
Definitely not that like Sheik, Fox, Pikachu weight, right? So great stuff coming out from Leo and really utilizing that Pyra, man. I just want to, like the way Leo's switching in between both characters, he's so proficient on both of them, and being able to switch up the style on a character like Wolf, and great DI, but out, still getting the backer, has the double jump, gets the down air into the regrab. Oh my goodness, this is so much damage, but Leo going to be able to get back to the ledge because you get that double jump on the reset.
Leo is so good at playing dead off the stage right there. I think that's 2 times he surprised Ouch with his ability to make it back, kind of interrupted the edge guard situation. Oh no, okay. Well, now you're really dead, and you're not playing. Okay, Ouch taking the first stock yet again. Cheers erupt from the BC-based crowd here. We all know who they want to win.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ouch has everything on his side here. The only thing he has to go up against is, Pyra and Mythra, a very strong character, piloted by one of the best players to do it in the world here in Ultimate. And is the down air going to be enough? No. Still has this lead, though. We would like to see Ouch get a little bit more damage here, but Leo making that very difficult.
And he's playing Pyra, the master of stray hits for kills, right? You saw Ouch misses an up throw confirm, dies to the Nair at a disadvantage, right?
Oh my goodness, the snipe with the uppie, and Leo pretty consistent on that. I think that's 2 for 3 at this point.
Yeah, he's really good at it, and even though it usually doesn't turn into a kill, it's just a little bit of extra damage, and it's kind of a sign like, hey, I'm still in this. Even though I'm down a stock right now, I'm still here to play. I'm still on point. I'm still fucking MkLeo, baby.
Oh, the spray this time. Okay, great recovery coming out from Ouch here. And at this point, Leo just needs one kind of tilt into an up air. Oh, but out of the confirm range here. Ouch able to swing out the Nair, and that's such a great landing hitbox.
Oh, the foresight through the laser. Not close enough to get a punish off of it, though. And Ouch really getting his money's worth out of this stock. Almost in the 200 club at this point, Charles, and 67. You know what that means. Forward air to bear is real. And so is that miss tech into down smash. Ouch. 3 stocks to 1 on MkLeo now. Leo needs a miracle to pull this one off. Otherwise, we're going to game 5.
Leo doesn't make too many mistakes, but Ouch ready for the one time he does. Misses that tech. That will cost you the stock, sir. And now 3 stocks to 1, 212%. What is this on right now?
Dude, the patience. He stood there. He looked at MkLeo, said, yeah, roll right into my clutches, baby.
No
and now
way!
it's over. A 3 stock. 212%. Are you real? Are you real?
What is Ouch playing on right now? This Wolf is absolutely insane. You just 3-stocked the best player in the world at the lifespan of this game, MkLeo. Does the Aegis stay online, Max? We don't know at this point.
I personally don't think there's any reason for him to switch. He's been playing quite well. That game, maybe an outlier, right?
Right.
And it looks
just
like
couldn't get the stock, right?
Leo is quintupling down on the Aegis. The fact that he won that game 3, by the way, when it was so close, he just actually no, sorry, it was game 2 where he made a ridiculous comeback on Ouch.
Right.
Like Leo has that mental fortitude. He dare I say has Wong factor for any Street Fighter players out there. Back in the day when Justin Wong was on top, there was just I guess really in Marvel 2 was when the Wong factor got coined, I think. When you're fighting the best, there's some unspoken reason why you can't close out the match against him, whether it's wanting it too badly, thinking about the glory of beating him, right? And we saw that come into play at the end of game 2, but did Leo waste his trump card on that? We'll have to see. It's going to be Final Destination. Very fitting for the final game of this set. Ouch trailing by about 40 here. Leo's still here to play.
Yeah, and the thing that's impressed me so much about Ouch's plays, I feel like before, when Ouch was less experienced, we didn't see all of these waits, all of these patient plays, but now we're seeing it. Ouch waiting in some of these situations. A lot of these situations are getting so much out of it. Ouch, I feel like that experience is finally catching up to him, and we're really seeing the fruition of the play here.
Yeah, and dare I say, swagging on Leo a little bit, right? That dash chance.
There's a little bit of swag, yes.
When he just did the turnaround and stare at him, waiting for that roll at the end of game 4. I don't know, man. Ouch seems very confident right here. And you see that little smirk he's got on, right? He's definitely sure of his ability to do this. He just has to execute on it.
Okay, here's the jab here, man. Such a close set, and we're just so early on in this bracket right now. It just really shows how stacked this tournament is and how really everyone is catching up to some of these top 5 players in the world.
No
the
way.
dash attack off the top. Ouch now has the lead. Game 5 versus MkLeo.
The crowd is going absolutely wild. I wish you guys could be here in the building with us right now because it's different, bro.
Oh, the dash attack, of course. MkLeo really utilizing that Pyra dash attack more than the Mythra one, I feel.
Yeah, for real, right? That's his signature move, it feels like. Very much cut from the same cloth as Ike's dash attack, and I think Leo does feel right at home on Pyra for very similar reasons with that. Hold on, though. Ouch. 70% up with potentially the edge guard. Wow, the back hit, and he's back, though. Oh, but not for long. Didn't step the ledge fast enough, and now you're just dead. Oh, my God. Ouch is 1 stock away from defeating MkLeo.
MkLeo is going to have to clutch it up. Need to find this early stock. Has the offstage situation. Calls out the jump. Is there no jump on out? No! And he just delivers immediately. Now we're down to the final stretch. Just like that, Max. I don't know what's going to happen.
Dude, what is going on, Charles? I literally don't know what to say. Ouch coming out with a pretty strong low percent combo. We're going to see the back throw set up. And
oh my God. That would have been it. That would have been it. Okay. Back to the ledge here, Ouch with full control. Finally, Leo get 1 smidge of an opening, but it doesn't count for that much. But Ouch gets the sour into the grab. Trying to catch the landing here, but Leo getting very aggressive, now getting a juggle of his own with the Mythra here.
Still just doing so little damage per hit. Oh, just barely too high for the back air to connect. You know what Ouch wants. He can't lose sight of this, though. You can't start swinging for the fences, and I think he's doing a really good job of staying patient.
Oh back air, it's off stage here. The blaster forces the air dodge, the parry. Ouch is staying patient on this ledge. The back air tries to connect. Neutral has come out from Leo. It's set up into the Pyra here. Oh, down air into the outside. Is that going to be enough? It is. MkLeo takes it over Ouch on home turf. That was Ouch's game to win, Max, but Leo just clutching it up with the tried and true. Gets the downer with the Pyra, which is the main confirm you want to see.
Holy shit, dude. Holy shit. And you just saw all of that in real time. Ouch. So close to landing so many finishers, right? Just getting a little bit too hungry, rushing it a little bit too hard, and Leo taking full advantage. I mean, let's be real. That killed at 70-something before the hit. That's crazy, right? But Leo knew. He knew. He was tapped into Ouch's game plan. He's like, yo, he's hungry. He wants to just hit me with something that's going to close out the game and nothing else. He won't settle for just any old neutral win. It has to be something that wins the game for him here. But the fact that he made that comeback from such ridiculous odds, I knew, too, on the second stock, Ouch's second stock, when Leo edgeguarded him, I was like, oh, no, if this kid gets impatient and wastes his double jump here, he's losing the set.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's the Wong factor, man. We got to figure out what we call it for Leo, but he just has that veteran presence, that intimidation.
I mean, we used the spam game for Leo, right? So maybe a form of that, but yeah, nonetheless, man. I mean, there's so many situations that Leo has been in where the other player just gets that feeling of like, oh, yo, I'm gonna beat MkLeo. Very reminiscent of that main stage grand finals, right? Spargo versus MkLeo, where Spargo was up an entire stock. It was Spargo's game to win, but right when you have that thought of like, yo, I'm about to beat Leo, it's about to happen, that's where Leo strikes the hardest. And you know, that confirm is very broken down here into up smash, but how many times did we see it during the set, Max?
One?
One time?
One time.
And it came in when it mattered. And that's why MkLeo is one of the best to do it in the history of Super Smash Bros. Because he just knows how to condition his opponent and get those openings when it matters, right? And when you're just watching, it's so beautiful because when you see other Pyra Mythra players, they're going to be spamming things like that in dire times of need. And Leo is so much more controlled in those scenarios.
You know what's crazy, Charles, is that Leo did spam it in a desperate situation. In Game 1, he was letting those downers rip like crazy, right?
Yeah,
and it didn't work. But then he kind of made Ouch forget about it, it feels like, right? Because at that point, he wasn't even fishing. It was just like, all right, I'm going to wait for you to come to me, even though I'm down.
Punish.
Right. I'm down, but I know you want to kill me, and that's what matters. You're not going to be firing as many lasers. You're not going to be going for as many grabs or safe nairs and stuff like that, right? You're shooting to kill, and that's when Leo is best. He's so good. He has such a pulse on other people's desire to beat him, like we've just said, for pretty much the last 5 minutes, and it's remarkable every single time he pulls it off. I don't know, man. The guy's a clutch god. You can say what you want about Pyra and Mythra being a crazy character, how early that killed, but it doesn't matter. It's the thought behind it. It's the awareness, the patience, right? The dude is very zen, and even when he was